Our journey from nothing to the top of Hollywood. How do we do it? I have no fucking idea. Hello, my name is Bar Grau and you must wonder, what the hell are you watching? So, I'm an actor, well aspired to be as one. A successful working actor in Hollywood, if I'm honest, and this is what I want this channel to be about. Honesty about the industry, the struggles, and everything that is unclear where you are at the beginning and everything is confusing. We all know the elite actors, right? DiCaprio, Joaquin Phoenix, Meryl Streep, no, not me. Anyway, we all saw the movies, we all think they were just born into the industries, they were born as movie stars, but they are not. And for those of you who are like me, who love to dig even deeper, might even hear them talking over some podcasts and interviews about their childhood, siblings, and some about acting, but they never really talk about how did they get their first role. What areas they moved into in LA or in the US that got them to know a guy who knows a guy that got them their first audition. How do they prepare for a role? And how do they pick a script that they know that will be good? Now they don't talk about these things for the simple fact that is, they are used to it. Not in a bad way. Take for example your father or some other elder guys that you might know that work in the same industry for the last 20, 30 years. They don't really talk about what they are doing daily because it's a routine for them. Now you might say, no, bah, what are you talking about? Acting is different, each role is different, it's exciting, you're right. But at the end of the day, they are still learning lines, coming to movie sets and acting. So I had this weird idea of documenting my journey from nothing to the top, hopefully. Don't jinx it, although I don't really believe in jinx, but just in case. And then I thought it will be more fun if I will share it with you. You will help to push me to create more content and figure new ways for us to get us closer to our goal. And I don't know, share about my life, observations and thoughts that I feel like sharing. For those of you in Israel that might, but what are you doing there? You're a Israeli, you're a native Hebrew speaker, why are you doing this in English? Well, I did say I want to make it in Hollywood, not in Petah Tikva. Although it's a great city, but shut up. So, where I am right now and what are my plans for this channel. I'm 24, as I mentioned, from Israel, and I studied acting over here, and I still get cringe every time that I watch my first piece of acting in front of camera that I did. Which is good. It shows me how much better I become over a few years, and excited to see how much better I can become over decades, hopefully doing this craft. I did not graduate any drama school, although I was accepted into a decent one in New York that I was supposed to start over the last summer, but I didn't for the simple fact that is I didn't get the unrealistic scholarship that I was asking for. So here I am, stuck in Israel. And now I'm going to share my first piece of philosophy, which is don't cry about things that didn't go according to your plan. You should have a plan that will get you from point A to point B, that every time that you wake up in the morning, you know what you're supposed to do that will get you one step closer to your goal. But keep in mind that it will vary. It will be different as you planned it, which is good. It makes you more adjustable, your improvisational skills better. And to be honest, more exciting to not know what the future holds for us and how our life will be written, in my opinion. And another belief that I have is, as an artist, when no one offers you a job, you should create one. Before I was supposed to fly to New York, I had this series idea in my mind. I was eager to write. So when I didn't go, I was excited about writing it, about developing even more my storytelling by putting words on paper, sharpening my mind and testing if I'm full of shit, or do I have something worth watching and listening to offer? Now, I do consider myself as an open book, and with my close one, I share everything about myself, especially the bad, because I want them to reflect and to be the best version of myself that I can be. But still, there is something magical, magical, about creating characters and watching them facing your own difficulties and dilemmas and overcoming them themselves. Now, I don't say don't study acting. Quite the opposite. I do believe that I will study acting to the rest of my days, and I will work with acting coaches for specific roles. But I'm at that point of my life that I think I should develop my own uniqueness, become a critical thinker, observing the world while being very aware of my feelings, emotions, and thoughts, and that will inspire my work, that I will bring it for my own, have my own uniqueness and voice, and not just repeating what the teachers will do themselves and taught me how to do. As a perfectionist, I want to fall in love with the imperfect. All of my life, I had a structured plan in my mind of how to get from point A to point Z before of actually doing anything for it to be perfect. But there is no perfect. You try and you fail. You try and you fail better next time. But you learn by doing. So this is what I want to do with my writing and this channel as well. I started to write when I didn't ever put a single word on the page. So I started to write and then I got stuck. So I started to learn writing, but with intention. When I studied writing, I had barriers that I know how to break and limits that I broke into. But if I only studied writing without writing ever, it will be all theoretical. But you try, fail, and learn, and then it become practical. It become a skill in this industry that is so vague. We want to try and become better each time. And for this channel, I still don't know what I'm going to do with it, which is good. I'm trying. This is my first video and I wanted to do it as unprepared as I can, for us to figure out it together, to share tips, crossword advices, and hopefully in the future when it will become bigger, having some script contests and script funding and I don't know what else. I believe in watching other successful people of what they are doing and applying it to your own work. For example, Mr. Beast. You might say, no, what are you talking about? Mr. Beast is no actor. You're right, but he's very successful, and I do believe that he's very successful because he's giving as much as he's gaining, and this is what I want to do as well in this channel. I want to share every piece of knowledge that I have. Do I have the answers? Hell no, but I want us to try and figure it out together, giving as much as I can, and not because I'm a good person.
No.
Because, for example, I love volunteer for the simple fact that it fulfills me. There aren't many things in my life that I found fulfills me as much as volunteering. Watching someone needs you and appreciate what you do, it's something undescribable. We can't walk on this earth on our own without caring, and no one else cares about us. It's inhuman. So I want to do it with the things that I love most, acting. And after all of this nonsense, I will end this video. My first video. I hope that you will subscribe, put a like, comment about what you liked, didn't like, and I will see you over the next video that I still don't know what it will be about. So thank you very much for viewing. Really, thank you.